It is that time. It is Cartoon Wrestling Money in the Bank. And we are here to kick things off with a high-stakes World Championship match. If you've been watching lately, you know that Donald Duck has regained his World Championship and he is putting it on the line in a triple threat against Po and Captain Underpants. The reason being, Captain Underpants and Po had a match, and that was supposed to determine a number one contender. The ring broke in the match, so I booked a triple threat. And because of Donald's antics, if Donald loses this match, he will be fired permanently from Cartoon Wrestling. I think you need to go watch episode 49 to get context towards the end. You'll know what I'm talking about. But if Donald loses, he is going to be fired. So that means that Captain Underpants and Po, if they win this matchup, they get the World Championship and they get this absolute heel of a duck out of this company. That was the way that I decided to deal with the situation. So we're going to see how it unfolds. Triple threat for the World Cartoon Championship. I don't think we've had many triple threats for championships before. Normally, oh God, Donald's never defended his championship in a triple threat. But Kung Fu Panda and Donald kind of getting beat up by Underpants, but now that's changed. He came out with clotheslines from hell for everybody. Had everybody's name on it. And look at this monkey flip in the corner. You know, Donald, after initially losing his World Championship to Goku in a very dramatic way, in a catastrophic way, he took out the referee of that day, Charles Robinson. That resulted in him getting a suspension. He eventually came back from suspension, won the title back. I mean, he hit Goku with everything in the book, even a top rope slam, even a low blow to do it. He regained that championship, and now he's already in more deep water because I did the smart thing and booked a triple threat, and he wanted to get mad at me for booking the triple threat. So good luck to Donald as we sit here and watch this matchup. Donald, DDT. And you know, in a triple threat, I just want to remind you that there is no rope break, no count out, no disqualification. The only way to win is you got to pin one person or submit one person. That is quite literally the best possible scenario for this matchup. Because you know, Donald, he lost that World Championship when he had his hand on the rope. Charles didn't see it, and that's why he ended up snapping. But now Donald is going to introduce a guitar. He's got a guitar, and he's going to smack it across the ribs of Kung Fu Panda. I'm trying to figure out what other weapons that Donald is hiding under that ring. And now springboard super kick. I mean, caught him right under the chin, but he's fixing to get squashed by Captain Underpants. What do we got going on here? Neck breaker. The world champion throws his challenger, or one of his challengers, into the ref. It's like, hey, ref, you better do your job. You better be aware, because Donald has been known to lay hands on a referee and, of course, an owner. He don't care. But you know what? Donald is one of the biggest draws in the company. He might be going down if he loses to a silencer from Po. And that's not going to be enough. Donald gets the shoulder up. And we got Kung Fu Panda throwing Captain Underpants out of the ring. This looks like an opportunity for Donald. He tried to hit that tornado kick. That would have, well, I guess he kind of took advantage. Po got out of the way, but he still didn't get the upper hand in that exchange. And another guitar. How many guitars do we got? He smacks a guitar across the ribs of Donald. He's like, hey, how do you like that? And he kicks, or he gets the pin broken up. Go ahead and drop whatever prediction you have for this matchup, and also let me advise you that you want to stay on this episode, because in the main event is the Cartoon Wrestling Money in the Bank match. That is going to feature Peter Griffin, Naruto, Stitch, Jeffy, Mario, and Bugs Bunny. 6-man action going on in that ladder match in the main event. Plus, you got a tag team title match. Sonic and Tails trying to redeem themselves against Darwin and Gumball, who have been showing cracks in their tag team as of late. And also, Stewie Griffin is going to defend his title once again against the Cat in the Hat, after the way that their last match ended in controversial fashion. Cat in the Hat and Stewie going at it again. And Brian from Family Guy, Brian Griffin the dog, he is banned from ringside of that matchup, so we're going to have to see what happens. Oh, Kinshasa! But Captain Underpants is there, and lucky is Donald. He is so lucky he was there. So while he lays on the ground, it looks like Underpants is going to have an opening to possibly hit a move. But never mind, Po got out of the way. And this just ends. I mean, Donald, he loves that DDT. He did it in the... Oh! Flying knee strike. He did that DDT in the guitar pieces. And there's a kick out to stay in this match. Kung Fu Panda lifts up Donald. There you go, 360. GTS just connected with him. And now Underpants possibly going for... what is it? Oh, I thought he was going to do a sting face or something, but he hasn't been able to do those as of late. Maybe it's just because Po really does not want to... Oh! A roundhouse and then a quack mask. But he can't follow it up because it looks like he's going after Underpants because he was walking toward him. Reverse the Irish whip, getting him in the corner. There's a big meaty clothesline right to his face. Underpants turns around. Oh, Jesus! I mean, dude, I don't think I've ever seen a dude that big do a moonsault. And he can, I mean, how is Po even... I mean, Po is getting back up, but he ought to be, like, done for. And a quack mask misses, and Po uses... Is that brass knucks? What are we doing today? What is this episode? Po is using brass knuckles. Captain Underpants is doing moonsaults. And Donald might just lose his championship. Never mind. There's a kick out. Donald, I don't know how he is still in this fight. You know, he's been hit with a lot worse. You know that Donald has, you know, kicked out of a lot of finishers in his day. And you know that these guys, you know, a triple threat is hard to defend your title because you don't have to necessarily be involved in the decision. Underpants just crushed. I mean, what is his obsession with just crushing people? He literally wants to crush him. Like, he knows he's like 400 pounds. I mean, you know, him and Kung Fu Panda, they broke the ring together, so there was no definitive winner, so that's why we even have this match going on. Another roundhouse followed by a quack mask. That seems like a... Ref, what are you doing? The referee couldn't get in position. It seemed like because Kung Fu Panda... Yeah, I pretty much have zero idea what... I mean, this is the most cursed game. I mean, I'm ready for 2K25 because this game is... There's so much crazy stuff. I mean, we just saw Underpants just glitch through him right as I just spoke right then. And now Kung Fu Panda... I don't know, it's a lot of action to follow, and you know that this match is probably going to go a long time, just because of all the pin breakups and stuff. So nobody really lays on the outside for a long time. You hardly ever get to see the one-on-one opportunities when you're in a triple threat like this. Big uppercut that dropped dropped Underpants, and now Kung Fu Panda got dropped with a shot to the face with a steel chair from Donald. The knee strike again folded him like a lawn chair to retain his championship. It looks like Underpants had a hole in his underwear. Oh no, this game is crazy. And possibly Swanton Bomb. That connects, but Kung Fu Panda is right there, preventing Donald from capitalizing. That's been the theme. Everyone prevents their opponent from capitalizing on their big move. They're just somehow just there, in the way. Po is deciding he's going to try to pin Underpants off a Swanton. That's not going to do it. He's waited too long to try to even do that. That would have been insane if he stole it. Okay, that just murdered Donald right there in the cheeks of the face. And look at that. Backdrop that barely missed the chair. He's lucky he didn't hit the chair on that. He's just tossing him around effortlessly. Donald is sitting there staggering around because it looks like he's drunk. He might be. He's a heel. Donald throws. Never mind. Neck breaker. Bruh. And then what? Did y'all see that? What in the world? You know what? I'm not even going to question anything else that happens in this match because I love it. I'm not going to question anything else. Donald. It looks like Donald got his foot caught. He got absolutely floored. Po, you remember him doing a lot of those punches to Underpants in the last match. Super kick that doesn't hit. We're going to have to see what else these guys have in stock. That's what Underpants had in stock. A choke slam into a lumbar check. That's what he looked like. But now Donald possibly getting ready to load up a finisher or a signature move. Looks like a signature is ready to go. Donald decides he's going to peek under the ring. He has a megaphone. He's going to try to hit someone with a megaphone, but instead he runs right into a final cut. Po, you have your opportunity if you would just pin Donald. Or just hit him with a megaphone. That always works. But he had a window, and now Underpants is going to try to steal it from him. That would have been the craziest thing if he would just let him do that. But the World Championship's on the line. Personal careers. I mean, careers are going to be made by whoever wins this matchup. Donald already has a pretty good career. But one of these other gentlemen, I don't know. Donald, he's showing that he's got dynamic skill. And look out for what looks like a duck handle slam on the floor. Everyone is down. Everyone. Finally, someone stands up. Finally, we have... Wait, is he taunting him? He just did the little Undertaker thing. I don't think Donald liked that too much. Look at the pool of blood that is on the ground. It looks like it's coming off of Po, perhaps. He super kicked the head off of Donald. That leads to Underpants and Po one-on-one by themselves in the ring. Great opportunity for either gentleman to possibly put this thing away and become world champion. Underpants has been world champion before, and this could be, he could become a two-time world champion. Donald comes in there with the LED light tube, but he puts it down to break the pinfall up. Underpants dragging the world champion to the corner. But Po is running over there, runs into Underpants. Kinshasa to the face. Donald recovers in time to get there and break that pin up. A quagmass right across the dome. I think we just saw Donald retain. Is Donald gonna secure his job? He will. So Donald is not fired. The world champion retains his title in a triple threat. He is not fired. But I will say, in these next few episodes, Donald better watch his back, because you never know who's going to be around the corner. Congrats to Donald Duck on retaining the World Championship. A devastating loss for Po and Underpants. But we got to go to Stewie versus the Cat in the Hat. Cruiserweight Championship match. You got Stewie. I think if he wins this match, I think Stewie becomes the longest reigning Cruiserweight champion. He will. that's currently held by Gumball. We've only had 3 Cruiserweight champions in the entire history of the company. The first one was Plankton, the second was Gumball, and now Stewie. He has the opportunity to become the longest reigning, but Cat in the Hat, you know that he and Stewie Griffin have fought once before. Brian, the dog, came out there, put the cat down for the count. He handed a match to Stewie on a silver platter, but even with all that controversy happening, the Cat in the Hat is still as spunky and vibrant as ever. I mean, look at this entrance. What are we doing here, folks? What are we doing? Will we see this guy right here become a champion? I mean, what are the odds that we're going to see Stewie lose on his second title defense against the Cat in the Hat? I do believe Stewie has defended his title about 4 times, maybe. So, maybe he could add another Cat in the Hat defense to his collection. Jumping knee strike that rocked him. It seems like Cat in the Hat has the upper hand so far in this matchup. We just started, I know. Stewie. Russian leg sweep. The Cat, you know what I hate about this game? Is that they won't let him wear his hat in the ring while he wrestles. And in 2K23, when Cat in the Hat was here, they actually allowed him to wear his hat in the ring. And then now they made it to where he can't. And I protest. I absolutely protest that, 2K. Y'all gotta fix that. And now Stewie locked in the armbar, trying to make the champ tap out. Instead, he gets twisted down. Advantage goes back to Stewie. He misses the double axe handle. I misspoke because it looks like Cat in the Hat is in control now. What do we see him with a wrist lock? He catches an elbow to the face. That does not feel good. Jumping up high for a neck breaker. Stewie Griffin drops what looks like probably a 5-knuckle shuffle without all the John Cena-ness to it. And he's gonna run suicide dive, crashing down on the challenger. Stewie, he is throwing some serious hands. Cat in the Hat, jawbreaker. And now he's throwing Stewie into the post, the LED ring post. Yeah, just in case, I have this ring reinforced. When we saw Po and Captain Underpants in at the same time. And now we got action returning inside the ring. The champion, a boot to the challenger's face. And he's bashing the back of his head into the mat. We got a cutscene here. Is that who I think it is? Mickey Mouse is here. He's stealing the Cruiserweight Championship. Does he not know how this works? You have to win the championship. He just tried to steal it, and Stewie takes it back. And that opens a window of opportunity. The Cat in the Hat, this is his golden shining moment here, but Stewie recovered very quickly from whatever that was. So what did we learn from that? Mickey Mouse is back in cartoon wrestling, and we learned that he is just as delusional as he was the last time he was here. But I do wonder what he thinks about the heel run from Donald. Donald is wearing similar colors. We think that, we could see a clubhouse reuniting. I don't know. We haven't seen Goofy in a while, so I'm kind of wondering where Goofy would be. Suplex, perhaps. Oh, instead of a suplex, he just planted him on his face. Cat in the Hat, just a discus punch. Running boot. Stewie, never mind. I was about to say Stewie was going to be out of here, but it looks like the Cat in the Hat. You know what? Every time I try to say something, they go back and forth. They change who's got the upper hand. Stewie is in the ring. So is the challenger. I need to see some signature moves from you guys, man. Y'all gotta get some signature moves. Pop up, backdrop. He goes down, hook the leg, cover on Stewie to try to win, and he does not get it. Kicks out, powers out very quick. And now we got Stewie. He's up to a vertical base, chopping the chest off of him. I mean, he's going to blister his chest. Stewie was thinking about going to the top rope, but I don't think he's ready yet. Again, just vicious combination. That was almost like an homage to Peter. And then there's the torpedo to retain the Cruiserweight Championship, and he does not do it. At least not yet. He's got a lot more moves in his arsenal. Cat in the Hat runs in. Oh, goodness gracious. Shining Wizard. You know that he is a very versatile talent in his own right. And now there's his... Oh, geez. He just barely missed Stewie. Just barely missed him. And then Stewie is going to go taunt. I think Cat in the Hat's probably getting a little bit pissed off about all that. He's getting back in the ring. Why is the referee... Yeah, back up, ref. Give him some space. Stewie might be one of the best pure strikers. That sounds so funny to say that, but he may be one of the best pure strikers in his own entire company. Now we got Cat in the Hat getting stomped out. Lifted up very slowly. Instead, oh, finisher counter. That's not going to work. But after getting his finisher counter, he responded with a combo to put Stewie down. There's a cover to put Stewie away. Are we going to see it? No, never mind. We're not going to see it. It's going to take some big move. I don't know if there are any tricks in the sleeve or up the sleeve of the Cat in the Hat. We're going to have to find out. Looks like he's going to take off running. He's going to dive through the ropes, crashing into Stewie. Takes him down. He's going to go outside the ring because he knows he can't win by a count out. He's got to pin or submit Stewie. Oh, he did it again. The second time he's gone flying. And Stewie, the opening is there. He's got the challenger leaning on the barricade, and then he just Russian leg sweeped him into it. He does have to be mindful. He's got to get in the ring. Both of them got to get back in the ring. Well, Stewie doesn't technically, but Cat in the Hat's in there. Stewie follows suit. I mean, you know Stewie, he has a lot of integrity. He wants to win a match. He wants to retain his title. He wants to put down the Cat in the Hat for good. And if he hits what I think he is going to go for, okay, never mind. He doesn't go for it right now. But if he tries to go and hit what I think he wants to so bad, I mean, it very well could be over. But right now, it just looks like another suicide dive coming in. It seems like he's been the only one to hit those moves so far today. And also, you got to remember that coming up today, we do have the tag team title match after this, Sonic and Tails versus Darwin and Gumball. We do have the Money in the Bank ladder match that features Stewie's father, Peter Griffin's in it. I mean, could he possibly win? We'll have to see. And then, you know, other superstars in that matchup. Some new faces recently joined the company that are in that match. Cat in the Hat's just taking a breather, and then he's walking into the ring finally, and it leads to, never mind, it leads to Stewie bashing his knee in the ground. That was maybe a strategy he already had before he got back in the ring. Uppercut, caught the Cat in the Hat right under the chin. And this is what I was talking about. The Stewie bomb absolutely just drilled him with it. We have a successful title defense from Stewie. Cat in the Hat will be going to the back of the line. Congratulations to Stewie Griffin. I mean, Cat in the Hat right now devastation for him and his fan base, but Stewie fans are on top right now. And we got that tag team title match. It feels like we're watching the exact same thing that happened last week. I think that actually is what happened last week. I think Gumball just tagged himself in just like last week, and Darwin still seems like he's not okay with it. Maybe he will be. I don't know. If you have a championship around your waist, I'll put up with anything. I mean, we still haven't seen anyone be historically better tag team than Sonic and Tails. I mean, you can tell the chemistry's good. You see cracks in the armor of Darwin and Gumball here. Actually, I might be eating my words here. Despite Gumball wanting to get in there, they're working together right now. That was a pretty cool little few seconds there from this team. We know Sonic and Tails, when you list off the opponents that they have beaten, you know that they have beaten the Ninja Turtles. They've beaten 2 sets of Ninja Turtles. I don't think anyone else can say they did that. And now Gumball flies in, crashes down. Tails needs a tag very badly right now. We're used to seeing Sonic and Tails be the better tag team, but it seems like Gumball and Darwin, even though they started off shaky, maybe they came to some type of agreement. Don't do it again. Are we going to see 3? Okay, possibly not 3, but we got Gumball trying to go to the top rope here on Tails. Sonic has seen 0 action today. And here's an avalanche Hurricane Rana. He connects, and we got a cutscene again. Similar situation. Okay, he hit Darwin. He hit Darwin, but this is not the same cutscene that happened last week, because you got Sonic getting thrown in, baseball slide, hitting both of them out of the ring, and now Tails crawls to the outside. He's getting the legal competitor in, which is Gumball. I mean, the door is wide open if one of them can find a finisher to hit. Gumball, he kipped up though. Tails grabs a hold of him, the knee into the stomach. And now we got the first action of the day from Sonic as a tagged in legal competitor. He gets Northern Lights suplex. Sonic's probably still mad that he even got pinned by Gumball last week. And there's the knees. You can tell he's been watching film study. That's the thing. When you put wrestlers in a match for the second time, you put these superstars in a match against each other for the second time, they end up doing some even crazier things, but they also scout a couple of previous moves they saw in that first matchup. Looks like Tails is wanting to get back in there. Sonic will just tag him, but Gumball's not going to allow that to happen. We're running the ropes at a high rate of speed here. What an arm drag. Cover on Sonic to put the tag champs away and win the titles for themselves, but that's not going to happen. Tag team gold for Gumball and Darwin. I mean, you know, Gumball, he's been a Cruiserweight champion. I don't think he is, you know, he's had a couple of matches. Believe it or not, I think Gumball has had a couple other matches before with title opportunities. I believe him and Darwin have previously had a tag title opportunity under Beavis and Butthead's reign. But a sweet chin music might wrap things up unless Darwin gets in there, and he does right on cue. The thing is, he's only got one opportunity. Whoa, Sonic tried to aim for him. Darwin got out of the way, though. Good thing that didn't hurt Sonic, and he's able to recover and get back up, because right now he is going to get Gumball in the corner. Tag team move. It looks like a tag team finisher here. Tails is waiting for it. Lifted up into a 3D. Tag team champions to retain their titles in record time. And that is the fastest tag team victory in cartoon wrestling history. Man, we're closing in on the finale And we just got a new record for fastest tag team victory ever. Here is that quick replay of how that title defense ended. It was a pretty quick ending. Gumball is up shaking his head. Darwin is getting in there. The tag champs have already walked off. They're going to go celebrate. And it looks like Darwin has had enough. It looks like he and Gumball are no longer gonna do this. Well, Money in the Bank. I mean, we gotta turn. I gotta decipher what happened between Darwin and Gumball. We got Money in the Bank coming up here. Mario, you just saw. Peter Griffin is gonna be in here as well. He's a Triple Crown champion. Looks to become a 3-time world champion if he can win the briefcase. Jeffy is in here. This might be the heel of the match. Everybody, you know, I see your comments about Jeffy. Stitch is here. We get a victory from an alien or a victory from an anime character here, Naruto. And last but not least, Bugs Bunny from the Looney Tunes is in here. Looking to win the Money in the Bank briefcase and cash in on the current champion, Donald Duck. I mean, maybe that's going to end his reign. I'm not sure how Donald's reign is going to end. We got to see who the next challenger for Donald is going to be. We're going to do a Royal Rumble in the very next episode. It'll be episode 40 or episode 51. Forgot we're in the 50s. And happy 50 episodes to everybody out there. I can't believe we made it 50 episodes. I mean, appreciate all the support from you guys. And we have superstars in this match wasting 0 time. The Bugs is up there. There's a ladder. What the? He just levitated to the floor. What are we doing? And now Jeffy was throwing hands with Stitch for a moment. This is why, you know, the Money in the Bank ladder matches, you got to pay close attention. You got to be on your A game and, you know, have eyes in the back of your head. Just have eyes everywhere. And especially me commentating this thing, because that means that there's so much going on, including a big power bomb that connected. Bugs is flying out of the ring. A little tug of war there, a little power struggle between Jeffy and Mario. You guys want to see Jeffy and Mario go at it? Well, there's your encounter right as we speak. Jeffy just got thrown into Naruto. And now he gets slammed close to that ladder. I don't know if he was on it or not. Stitch gets caught with a recoil. Currently, I see 4 ladders in my sight. Not one of them has been set up yet. And now here comes a power bomb. We missed it because of the cut. For this big move, Bugs Bunny was just exploder suplexed. Now we have a ladder set up. Naruto looking to climb. Never mind, he's not, because Peter takes him down with a wicked clothesline. Looks like Naruto's not going to let Peter get up there, so, you know, there's 5 slots you got to hit in the mini game. You will see that mini game pop up to the side of the briefcase whenever someone gets up there to try to unhook it. A lot of action going on here. Let's get a little zoom in. You know, I commentate and I also forget the amount of things you can do with the camera. You can just zoom the camera in, get the better angle or the best angle possible. Peter's climbing. The first attempt to try to bring down the briefcase. Mario punched him. He's got 2 slots. Mario climbing up there. Peter Griffin catching some shots, and he just got dropped. That's a long way to fall, but Mario was yanked off the ladder by Bugs Bunny. So now we have an anime character and an alien going at it. Naruto and Stitch, he just bashed him with that ladder. Oh, guitar! He countered that guitar shot, and he just got absolutely destroyed with that ladder. Stitch is running around following the former world champion. I mean, we only have 1 former world champion in this matchup, so that means there are a lot of superstars that are looking to possibly find an outlet, just a little chance of becoming the face of the company, especially when we're so close to 2K25. Who is going to become the face of the company? That's the biggest question. Because Donald is the face of the company right now and possibly winning Money in the Bank. What in the world? Did he think he could march through a ladder? He's an alien. He's not a magician. He's not invisible. What a hip toss from Naruto. He's going to climb. Naruto is going to climb. Can he pull down the briefcase? There's already 2 holes filled. He got knocked out from underneath him. Peter power bombs him. Stitch tried to set up a separate ladder, but that didn't work because Peter just seems like he's been the warden in this match. Jeffy's on the outside for whatever reason. Now all 6 competitors are back inside the squared circle. And as soon as I said that, everyone leaves except Jeffy leaves via a power bomb. We got a ladder being brought in there by Stitch. And now Peter Griffin turned around. Look at this. The reverse DDT followed up with that elbow across the throat from Stitch. And now Jeffy gets hit with the GTS from Bugs Bunny. That was a Kinshasa from Naruto. Finisher from Stitch. The moonsault. His legs hit that rope. He went at a high rate of speed with that moonsault. And now Naruto and Stitch. Wait, Naruto's climbing. Stitch is hitting him. Naruto got up to the top. Is he going to jump off? Oh, he just falls all the way down. Why did he even do that? And a double team on Mario. Why are we double teaming Mario? They're double teaming a plumber. I think White Noise was in Stitch's future, but he got out of that. Superman punch to Mario. Peter kick is on the way. There's first the Irish curse, and a Peter kick drills him. Mario takes a flight out of the ring. Meanwhile, Bugs, is that a kendo stick? I can't tell. Is that a kendo stick or he's got some type of stick? Now Jeffy cracks an LED light tube across the face of Stitch. Let's change our camera angle back to this regular one so we can see everything and not miss what's going on at any point. There's the kendo stick being used. Bugs Bunny wearing it out on his opponents. He just broke it across Peter, and someone is bleeding in this match early on. Bugs is looking for something. Somersault, Pele kick. You saw him pull that move out against Gru. And now Bugs is going to go flying into the ropes. What a power slam from the Triple Crown champ. Peter gets booted. The big boot. I mean, it just washed him. I mean, it just got him out of here so fast. Peter, the Hall of Famer, by the way. I forgot to mention that. Can't forget that he's in the Hall of Fame. First class, voted by you guys. And you know what? Maybe, just maybe, I'll think about possibly inducting 3 more people in the Hall of Fame. It could be tag teams, could be single stars. We're going to have to see. Okay, Naruto just absolutely did Stitch dirty on the outside right then. Bugs Bunny on the top with Jeffy in his arms. He just drilled him off the ladder with a neck breaker. Naruto gets up there. Hands on the briefcase. He can't get another hole or another slot. Oh, RKO! He RKO's Bugs Bunny. And that leads to Peter just smashing the chest in. Unfolding the ladder. Instead of being able to use it, he gets his head taken off. Look at that effortless strength. Dude, Bugs Bunny is over there. He is done for. Is this? Oh, goodness gracious. Jeffy got powerbombed on the ladder. And a steel chair to the back of the head from Mario to Stitch. Dude, Jeffy's getting thrown around like the plush he is. That's another powerbomb outside the ring. Jeffy not in a good spot. Inside the ring is Stitch and Mario. Either one of these men going to take a run at possibly getting that briefcase unhooked. Mario's up there. He's got a slot. There's 3, 2 to go. Stitch is going to go up there with him. Mario with Stitch. Oh, he jumps off another flying neck breaker off the ladder. I think Bugs did one of those earlier. What was that move in the background? Peter Griffin just got planted and tossed around like a salad. Bugs Bunny, oh, he was so close. Bugs Bunny was so close to unhooking the briefcase. Instead, he catches a powerbomb for his troubles. Flying in with a DDT is Jeffy. Who are you pulling for? Comment who you're pulling for if you're on the premiere. And if you're watching this later, you definitely should have your notifications on. I would say that. If you want to catch these episodes as soon as they come out, watch them with some fellow cartoon wrestling fans, make sure you have notifications on so you know when new episodes are premiering. We're going to go back to this camera angle. Naruto just got thrown out of the ring. Holy crap. Stitch, though, he's manhandling Bugs. What kind of chaos are we viewing at this moment? There's a big crossbody. The amount of chaos in this ring. Steel chair knocked out of here. I have no idea what is fixing to happen, but it's dangerous looking. Jeffy slammed down. He just missed that ladder. And now Bugs, he gets powerbombed and he landed on a ladder, but we got a cut to a Peter kick that puts Jeffy down. He's stunned on the ground. Naruto's back in there. Holy crap, Mario. He just got hit with a Tiger Driver 98 from Stitch. Call that an alien driver if you want to. What is it gonna take here? I think every slot but one is filled on that Money in the Bank briefcase mini game at the top. It needs to be one more. Mario choking out Stitch, and that turns into a Russian leg sweep. Bugs Bunny sets a ladder up, and Peter possibly looking like he's going to be one to climb it. Peter's climbing. Jeffy's swinging at him. He pulls him down, so we only have 2 people in the ring at the moment. Jeffy thrown. Look at what's happening here. Peter kick that just drilled him in the face. He got hit so hard, he's like out. He's knocked out cold while standing up. Maybe he didn't get all of it. And instead, Jeffy on the shoulders of Peter. There's a rolling heel slam there. Peter using the opportunity to climb. Mario, a knee right to the face of Stitch. Peter, he does the last slot. We have a new Mr. Money in the Bank. His name is Peter Griffin. Give me your reaction to this, and we will see you guys in the next episode. Peace.